Hello everyone, I am with Thomas Williams, who is the Chief Sustainability Officer for the Maricopa Community Colleges, and you helped install the solar array here at South Mountain Community College. Thomas, what factors did you have to take into consideration when doing a project like this?
So one of the factors that we had to consider is obviously to make sure that we have the land available for the next 20 years. Solar is an installation that is a commitment for 20 years. We're leasing this installation for 20 years from SolarCity, and we had to make sure that that is something that we could do. So we had to check with the administration that nothing in their master plan is interfering with the land space use.
As the Chief Sustainability Officer, how important was it to you to bring solar energy to the community colleges?
So in my role as the CSO for the colleges, I was very adamant about adding solar to our colleges wherever it made financial sense. Obviously, but renewable energy is becoming more and more important, and we as a college district wanted to make a visible statement that we are committed to the investment in renewable energy for the future.
So Thomas, what are some of the challenges with installing solar energy?
So one of the challenges really is obviously you have to make sure that you have the money for it. It is a long-term commitment that you are initially investing in a structure that you have to pay for to installing. Here at South Mountain Community College we have a ground mount structure, but we have 3 other colleges that we installed solar at our campuses, and some of them are parking covered structures, and they cost a lot of money to install. So money always is a challenge, and making sure that you have enough budget and making sure that you are aware of the budgetary needs for the next 20 years. The good thing about this solar installation that we did here with Maricopa Community College is that we have a locked-in rate at a certain price point, so we don't really have to worry about any price changes in the future. We know exactly how much we're going to pay and how much kilowatt hours of energy we're going to get from the solar array.
Thomas, what are some of the benefits to adding solar energy to a campus like South Mountain Community College?
So one of the things that we obviously wanted to make sure is, number one, that we are not burning fossil fuels, that we are investing in renewable energy, and obviously the sun is the best renewable energy that we can get here on Earth. And then the other thing is that over the lifetime of all of the solar arrays that we installed here at Maricopa Community Colleges, we're offsetting about 13,000 tons of carbon. So that's over 20 years, and hopefully if we're going to continue and as technology is going to get better, we hopefully going to do increase that carbon offset even more.
That's fantastic. That's a lot of carbon offset.
Yeah. So that's something that we wanted to make a commitment not just to our colleges but to our community as well. So really making sure that we are having the community's best interest in not using fossil fuels, making sure that we're financially very wise with our future investments, and so making sure that that's something that we can continue throughout the future, and these kind of solar installations, grow them throughout all of our colleges.
And so what kind of feedback have you gotten? I know that our solar farm is on the backside of our campus, so it's not quite as visible as a place that has solar parking coverage. But on the campus that does have the solar parking coverage, what kind of feedback have you gotten?
I mean, people love it. People love, obviously, the parking in the shade, especially here in Arizona. It's probably 110 going to be today. So
almost right now.
We're sizzling in the sun right now. So a little bit covered parking would be fantastic. But the feedback has been really positive. Obviously there's always people that are questioning why did you make this investment? Was it in the best interest of the colleges? Could you have invested it in something else? And so we have these answers ready, and making sure that to anybody that really has those kind of questions, we are making sure we getting back to them and telling them why we did this.
That's fantastic. Thank you, Thomas.
Yeah, you're welcome.